And so the church basically chose this tradition or festivity not because it's tied to Hebrew or Aramaic, right? The two Semitic languages, right? Nothing has nothing to do with it. It's basically a Germanic tradition predating Christianity. So, but it was basically the symbolism is basically it's in April because of it's the hair. The hair is the is like a bunny, right? Like a rabbit hair. The egg is basically means fertility, right? Rebirth, right? Rebirth or new cycle, right? Lunar cycle, right? The moon, right? She was, and then the goddess is what? We answer that, right? Well, it says that it's the a god of fertility and a god. It's basically god of fertility and the spring goddess, the goddess of spring and dawn, right? So you have those two components, which is they basically it was a goddess of spring and dawn. Again, goddess, feminine, right? Feminine. So you have now the hair, right, which is fertility, right, and lunar cycle. And then you also have the egg, which means rebirth and new life. So rebirth meaning like, well, rebirth, crucifixion, right? Rose, right? And then you have the goddess of the dawn, right? And spring. She was like dawn, right? Light. She was like literally the light. She was literally the dawn or dawn light goddess. So, but is goddess, right? So feminine, right? But they didn't tell you this, right? Because, well, they have been trying to. Well, the Catholic Church, what's his name? Constantine. They have been suppressing the divine feminine principle, right? And you have here what? A goddess, right? There's always a goddess or a virgin, right? In all traditions, you're gonna notice that there's always a virgin or a goddess, right? Like in this case, you have the goddess of the dawn light, and then you also. But this is where like Germanic Anglo times is, but basically is that.